So, what if the secret to a really fulfilling life isn't about finding that one big, earth-shattering passion? What if it's something way simpler? Today, we're going to dive into this really cool idea called the architecture of an active life. It kind of flips a lot of the usual advice on its head and gives you a super practical way to start living more fully, like right now.
Let me just ask you this straight up. Do you ever feel like you're waiting for your life to really begin? You know that feeling, like you're stuck in a holding pattern, just waiting for the perfect job or that one big idea or your true passion to finally show up before you can actually start living. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. It's an incredibly common feeling.
Turns out there's actually a name for this. It's called the standard human life crisis. And that name just nails it, doesn't it? It perfectly describes that nagging feeling that you're just waiting for some grand purpose to fall out of the sky, all while the days and weeks and years just keep on passing by.
Okay, so the very first step here is just recognizing this feeling for what it is. This human life crisis isn't always some big, dramatic, miserable thing. A lot of the time, it's way more subtle. It's that feeling of just being a passive observer, watching your own life story instead of actually being in it.
Now, here's the wild part. Some of the most common advice we get can actually make things worse. We're always told to find your passion or discover your one true dream. But man, that puts so much pressure on finding this one single perfect thing. And that search, it can be totally paralyzing. It becomes the very trap that keeps us stuck in the first place.
So if waiting for a dream is the trap, how do you get out? Well, this brings us to the core of the solution. It's all about a huge shift in your mindset. The simple, powerful antidote to all that waiting is to just shift to doing.
And here it is. This is the whole idea in one sentence. The solution isn't to think harder, or wish harder, or wait any longer. It's to stop waiting, period, and to just start doing more life. It's a call to action, not a call for more deep thought.
And this really is the fundamental difference, right? On one side, you've got the passive mindset, just waiting around for a dream. And on the other, you have the active mindset. You're just out there, proactively doing more life, even if you have no idea what your grand purpose is yet. And here's the key. You don't need the dream to get started.
Okay, this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do it? That brings us to our next part, your action toolkit. We're going to go from the what to the how, with 3 really practical, simple habits you can literally start building today.
All right, so here are the 3 core habits for building this active life. Number 1, keep an ongoing memoir. Number 2, invest in your future self. And number 3, actively go places. Now, let's break down what each of those really means.
Let's start with that first one. There's a really important difference here between a typical journal and this idea of a memoir. A journal is usually about our internal world, right? Our feelings, our anxieties, but an ongoing memoir is different. It's about recording external stuff, the things you actually did, the progress you made. It's basically a logbook of your active life in motion.
The second habit is all about investing in your future self. And this isn't about making some huge dramatic gesture. Nope, it's all about the incredible power of small, consistent actions. Things that seem kind of minor today, but they have this massive compounding effect over the years. It's really just a profound act of kindness to the person you're going to be down the road.
I mean, think about these 2 super simple examples, putting on sunscreen every day and flossing your teeth. These are not exciting, life-changing events, right? They're tiny, almost boring habits. But if you do them for decades, the payoff for your long-term health is absolutely gigantic. That's the principle we're talking about. And now for the third habit, which is really the engine that drives this whole thing. It is so simple. Meet new people and go new places. That's it. This is what fuels new experiences, what opens up new doors, and what gives you totally new perspectives. It is the core driver of progress. So how do all these habits actually tie together? This brings us to a really great motivating way to think about it all. Let's talk about how to fill your progress bar. It's a way to actually visualize your active life.
I just love this reframe. The goal isn't this vague, high-pressure hunt for a dream anymore. Instead, the goal becomes something real, something you can actually do. Just start filling your progress bar. It totally shifts the focus from some distant, unknown finish line to the immediate, tangible next step right in front of you.
And here's exactly how it works. That third habit we talked about, meeting new people and going new places, that's how you do it. Each new person you meet, each new place you go, it just adds a little tick to that progress bar. You can literally watch your life getting more active and more interesting with every single new experience.
So here's the crucial point.
Progress isn't measured by finding that one big thing. It's measured by collecting experiences. A rich, active, and happy life is built one brick at a time, one experience at a time. It's all about the journey of accumulation, not the pressure of finding a single destination.
And that really brings us to the big takeaway from all of this. An active life isn't something you just stumble upon or wait around for. It is something you consciously design and build, one small, deliberate action at a time.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought, a question to take with you. For just a moment, forget about finding some grand, epic dream. Instead, just ask yourself this: what is one small thing I'm going to do today to fill my progress bar?